Exciting times. It's the first in-person state meet of the school year. Badminton holding its ultimate competition at Hinsdale South. Singles competition on day 1 and doubles on day 2. Naperville North, Neuqua Valley, and Waubonsie Valley all represented in the singles quarterfinals. Let's open right there with Neuqua's GOWRI SALEM, taking on Hinsdale South's Maggie Chen. SALEM having to range in twice to start before putting Chen on her heels and claiming the point. But the hometown Hornet is too much for the Wildcat in the quarterfinal match. Chen blasts a shot that SALEM can't return, winning in straight sets. Moving courts now, we find Waubonsie's Sonali Manoharan in a tight battle with freshman Andrea Lee from Urbana. The two exchange short jabs near the net before extending outward. The Warrior not only trading punches, but throws a backhand shot to end the rally. A little later on, Lee pushing Manoharan to the back end line before returning with an absolute rocket. Lee wins the opening set 21-14. Second set now, Manoharan with her back against the wall, and this is a really fun rally. Not only do we get some rapid fire, but Manoharan stays composed and claims the point and the second set 25-23. To the potentially decisive third set in the quarterfinal bout, and Lee is all over the place. She has the Warrior ranging left and right, back to front, and ends with a drop shot as she advances to the semifinals. That drops the Waubonsie senior to the consolation bracket, where Naperville North's Shannon Zhu is already waiting. And she's been scratching names off her list, including Stevenson's Emma Akutsu. But first, a matchup between the Wildcat Salem and the Husky Zhu, and this one is going to be good. These two pretty familiar with each other, Salem going with the drop shot, which doesn't work at first, but she gives it another go and claims the point. Later in the first set, Zhu not only works to earn the point, but lets out a rally cry, taking the first set 21-14. Salem battles back and wins the second set 21-17, but Zhu bounces back in the third, showing off incredible athleticism like this, winning in 3 sets. A big half point for the Huskies, but Zhu would bow out to Catherine Chappell from St. Charles East in the next round. Back to the championship bracket with another Naperville North star, Bhavya Manikonda, taking on Maggie Chen in the semifinals, and it's the Hornet taking the early point here. Still in the first set, Manikonda showing why she's the top overall seed in the tournament, demonstrating a bevy of shots and then tucking in the birdie in the back corner for the point. After claiming the first set by a 21-17 tally, Manikonda up to her old tricks, forcing Chen to cover a ton of ground and then smashing home the point. On to the championship she goes. Manoharan, who gets past Jade Huang from Glenbrook North to reach the final matchup of the consolation bracket. Here's the Warrior matching up with Chappell and taking a strong first point. Although both sets were extremely close, the Waubonsie Valley senior puts up a great effort, taking home 5th place, winning by 22-20 and 21-19 scores. The Warrior wraps up her storied career with another All-State finish, bringing home the 5th place medal. Last but certainly not least, it's the championship bout between North's Bhavya Manikonda and Urbana freshman Andrea Lee. And it's the Husky off to a strong start. Late stages of the first set, and this is one of the sequences that make you realize that, yeah, these are two of the best high school badminton players Illinois has to offer. And this time around, it's Lee who takes the point after both athletes empty their tool belts. Now with a chance to secure a 1-0 set lead, Manikonda uses a pretty drop shot to catch Lee off guard, and wins the first set 21-14. Second set, bit of a different story. The Urbana freshman seizing control and battling to hang in there with the top overall seed. In the end, Lee has enough in the tank to win the second set 22-20, forcing a tie-breaking third. From there, Manikonda recaptures momentum, swinging it emphatically in her favor. The wide array of shots overwhelms her counterpart, putting the Husky on the verge of another state title. And the North senior doesn't let it slip out of her grasp. In the most bizarre badminton season in the history of the state series, the Naperville North Husky, Bhavya Manikonda, wins state for the second time, earning the title with scores of 21-14, 20-22, and 21-10.
Towards the end, it was really about staying strong mentally, because the physical I kind of had by just taking care of myself the whole day. I just had to be like mentally strong and like, yeah, that's basically it.
It was easier in some parts, but in some parts it was kind of hard because we both have our different strengths and weaknesses, so I think some of them took advantage of the others at times.
Well, I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of like everyone that came before me and everyone that's going to come after me. I think we all just have like such a great spirit, and like our coach is obviously the best, so I think we really try hard, and I think we keep like the legacy going.
On to the second day of competition, and we begin with the doubles quarterfinals. Neuqua Valley duo Bobby Barnwell and Helen Zhao taking on Angelia Birdie and Lily McCain from Hinsdale Central. A pair of sectional champions going head-to-head, but it's the Wildcats who move along in straight sets 21-16, 21-11. Another doubles quarter features Metea Valley's Sophia Wang and Vivian Koch. The Mustangs face Yiji Lee and Ellie Zhang from Fremd, one of the teams hunting for a state trophy. A competitive back-and-forth match goes in favor of Metea, who advances to the semifinals 21-14, 22-20. Naperville North in first place as a team at this point, however both doubles teams in the consolation bracket, so each win is only worth a half point, and a loss means elimination. Connie Liu and Sarah Ye looking to stay alive against Birdie and McCain from Hinsdale Central as the Huskies earn a first set point. But the Red Devil duo too much to handle, defeating the Huskies 21-12, 21-15. But Liu and Ye are able to pick up 3 key points for their team on the day. The first doubles semifinal has Koch and Wang from Metea against Ben Ali and Jyotsna Harikrishna from Stevenson. The Patriot pairing has been rolling through the bracket, and that trend continues in the semifinals. Stevenson wins 21-12, 21-8 in straight sets as the Mustangs head to the third place match. The other semifinals features Barnwell and Zhao from Neuqua Valley against the other Stevenson doubles team, Shibani Ram and Emily Hu. A tough task ahead, but the Wildcats get off to a good start, taking the first 2 points of the game. But Stevenson just too strong. Most teams struggle to even get double digits against them, as it will be an all-Stevenson doubles championship match. So it's Metea Valley versus Neuqua Valley in the third place match. The Wildcats sit tied for third overall with Fremd in the team standings, while the Mustangs are in seventh. Metea takes the opening set in a close one, 21-18. These teams know each other well, both of them very talented and have sectional championship medals to prove it. The Wildcats come back and even things up by winning set number 2, 21-14. In set 3, the Mustangs retake control and take down their DVC rival with a 21-13 third set win. Sophia Wang and Vivian Koch tie the best ever state finish for a Metea doubles team, earning the third place medal. The consolation semifinals begin as Naperville North has 17 team points. Stevenson has 16.5 points and is guaranteed at least 1 full point because they have both teams in the championship match. So Rosanna Liang and Emily Shi must win this match against Yiji Lee and Ellie Zhang from Fremd to clinch at least a share of first place. The Huskies come out firing, each girl doing their part as Liang gets the drop shot to take set 1, 21-15. But Lee and Zhang are far from pushovers, and the Fremd team seizes control in the second set and cruises 21-9 to force a tiebreaker. The third set is back and forth, but North goes on a run and looks to close out the victory. Eventually, Emily Shi drops a backhand just over the net, and Naperville North takes the third set. Elation from the Huskies, who will win at least a share of the state championship with a chance to win outright in the consolation finals. The doubles championship lacks the traditional pomp and circumstance because the doubles crown belongs to Stevenson no matter what. But in the end, it's Shibani Ram and Emily Hu who defeat their teammates 21-17, 21-10 to win the title. An incredible season for Stevenson doubles. It's strange that the Consolation Championship in a way means more than the actual doubles championship, but here we are. Liang and Shi against Birdie and McCain from Hinsdale Central. Naperville North with 17.5 points, and Stevenson also with 17.5. A win for the Huskies here gives them the state title outright. And the North girls are fired up from the start. The Huskies take control and win the opening set 21-10. Head coach Heather Shield anxiously watching on as the NIKKI and Mattia players join the rest of the Huskies cheering along. Match point for Naperville North in set 2, and a smash from Emily Shee is too hot to handle. Naperville North wins the 2021 State Badminton Championship, the first title for the program since sharing first place with Stevenson in 2012. Stevenson finishes in second, while Neuqua Valley ties with Fremd for third place.
It means so much. Like, honestly, we beat Stevenson by just half a point, so like every match counted. So every single split that our teammates, you know, they went at it, and every single split counted, every single half point counted, and I think that really shows teamwork, and I think it shows just how if you work hard, it's a whole team effort. So yeah.
The fact that state was condensed into a single stay and a double stay just made it more difficult, you know, because you get to those late matches and the girls are just exhausted in an unbelievable way. So I think it makes it even more special that they got here, because only one of my girls was seeded, and they all fought so hard to get into like the end of this. So it was pretty spectacular.
It's especially sweet for me because I just fell short of the podium my freshman year, so getting third is like more than I could imagine, so it's really amazing.
I would second that. It was just such an amazing experience, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. My freshman year, I was able to get on the podium with 6th place with my partner Nithya, and it just feels great that we were able to come back here after 2 years and show that we've improved, not just as athletes but as people as well, and we were able to get on the podium.
For me, I mean, I've been playing for 4 years. This is my senior year, and this is the first time that I've come home with like a medal or a trophy. So it means everything to me because I really love our team, this program, and to just finish off my senior year like on a high note it was really important to me, and it means a lot.
Yeah, I think our whole team was really grateful that we got the opportunity to play in a state tournament this year. We have quite a few seniors on our team, so they were all really excited for this tournament, and we placed third, so we're really excited about that too.
We're just so excited. We played as a family, we played as one, we supported each other, and just had to fight until the end, and I'm so proud of these girls. They've worked really hard, and it's been a great year.